What other prop firms are you trading with?
Just you.
That's wild.
Well, we started out with some before, but just you.
Oh my God. What was that? Keep going. Hey guys, we're here live with the Funded Trader podcast. We're joined today by Utheshiea. She got a $10,000 payout and it is her first podcast. So I'm super excited for you to be here. And yeah, welcome to the pod.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So where are you flying in from?
Atlanta.
Yeah. And you're here with your boyfriend as well.
Yes.
I'm very excited for you guys to be here down in Miami for the weekend. For me, getting to meet traders is definitely an experience that I value tremendously. And for you being here, like, did you feel like you were going to get invited to the podcast?
No, I did not at all. I was surprised, but I'm excited. I'm glad that I was.
Let's go. Yeah, I want to just be clear. We've never met before.
No.
So, because my dad came yesterday and we did a podcast and he was like, you guys sounded like so comfortable, this and that. And he's like, it sounds like you guys have met each other before. And he was like, it sounds like you're paying this guy to say all this stuff. And I was like, no, I want to be super clear. We have never met each other before.
No,
we've
never met.
All right, cool. So tell us a little bit about your story. So how did you get started with trading?
I got started with trading about 2 years ago. I was in Atlanta and I was just seeing a lot of stuff about trading around. And it was a guy I knew that basically hosted parties, but he was kind of into a lot of stuff. Yep. And I asked him about it and he was like, I got a guy that trades and I'm gonna introduce you to him. And I ran into him and I started trading.
That's how you got started?
That's how I got started.
So basically a promoter?
Yeah.
It was a promoter, yeah.
It was a promoter.
Yeah, and he's like, everyone's slinging money, trading Forex and everything.
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
A little over 2 years now.
2 years ago, okay. So you're relatively new.
Why does that? I don't feel like I'm new.
Because we've done so many podcasts, and at this point, like I've literally talked to so many people. They're like, I've been doing it 7 years. I've been doing it 8 years. There are people who are new. Like the guy yesterday, or not new, but the guy yesterday is 22, and he started at 19. So same thing.
I guess it is new.
Yeah, so it's relatively new. So you've had some success, but I'm sure that hasn't come with without a lot of failure as well. So tell me a little bit about when you got started. Did you just hop right into trading the prop firms, or was it just your own accounts? Like, how did it in the beginning?
I think for me, it wasn't. Well, it was hard, but I had mentorship, so I wasn't one that just jumped head in by myself. When I got into trading, I had a mentor that kind of helped me navigate through the beginning stuff.
All the bullshit. So
but I was, yeah.
So who is this mentor? Is like a YouTuber, Instagram, or
he has a group. He's here. He's the mentor of Profit Takers. It's a group.
I've heard of that. Profit Takers.
Profit Takers.
Actually, yeah.
That's the mentor.
Let's go. Shout out Profit Takers.
Facts.
Let's get it.
Facts.
So what does this consist of? This course of signals? Is it like, in person? What was the
material? In person for us that live in Atlanta, because there's probably 30 of us now. And some of us are in Atlanta. So if we're in Atlanta, then yeah, we can meet. But we do a lot of Zoom, a lot of Discord, signals.
So I have to ask, are you trading full time or do you have a career other than trading?
I have a career as well, but trading, I do. I do.
And are you trying to make trading your full-time thing, or?
Yes, it is becoming a full-time thing.
Let's go. That's exciting.
I know, it's becoming now. That's my payout.
Does your boyfriend, does he trade too?
That's the mentor.
He's the mentor.
Profit Takers.
Oh, he's Profit Takers.
That's Profit of Profit
Let's go.
Takers.
All right. Let's go. Sure. You're the disciple over here. Let's get it. Let's get it. You trade with TFT as well, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate the support. Let's get it.
You just had like a big week.
So what other prop firms are you trading with besides TFT?
Just you.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, we started out with some before, but just you.
Oh my God. What the hell is up with this thing? What was that?
The sword fell.
Oh my God.
Pick that up.
Keep going.
I
Oh my God.
You want me to stand outside? Keep asking questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do mic check. Let's go.
So we ready to go, Kiki, or what? What's this thing?
That's a new, the one you told me to put.
Do we want to get the night in the thing?
Hell, bro, this shit is good.
Here live with the Fun to Trader podcast.
It took everything in me to keep going the first time. Let me say that.
Yo, that was so difficult to make it through. You did a good job.
Everything in me. Do you know that? The first time
It was
I
moving.
down, it was, and I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just didn't want to seem crazy, you know? Oh my gosh.
Honestly, thank you for being super chill about that. Oh my.
Because I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. It took everything for me to pay attention.
That's a great costume. Holy shit, bro. This guy deserves a paycheck after that one.
And still scared me.
That's why I was
And
like,
still scared me.
oh my God. That's why I was like, couldn't keep it together when I was trying to talk.
And
Holy
still scared me.
All right, are we good?
Yeah.
All right. Holy shit. All right, so I was saying, what other prop firms? And you're saying just TFT.
Just TFT.
But you got started with who?
Well, Royal?
Holy
Was it in
shit.
Royal? FTMO.
FTMO?
FTMO.
Okay,
Yes,
the
it
big
was
dogs.
FTMO.
So it's crazy to me because the guy yesterday too, he as well only trades TFT, right?
Yes.
So why do you only trade on the Fun to Trader? Let's hear it.
I only trade on the funded trader because that's what I've learned to do. I was taught, we were like, when we come into the group, basically he suggests the best one, and that was suggested to me. That's why I
fucking
trade on the
go.
funded trader.
Let's get it. Well, listen, there's definitely a lot of opportunity, not only with the Fun to Trader, but with other prop firms as well.
Okay.
So as you start to potentially reach the max allocation with the funded trader, definitely look and see what else is out there. And I say this to everyone because at the end of the day, there's many prop firms now to choose from. Like there's there's new ones coming up every day, right?
Yeah.
But there's the big dogs, there's the FTMOs and my Forex funds, the bigger prop firms. And if you get to the point where you're maxed out, or should I say when you're maxed out on the funded trader at 600K, definitely try to get some funding elsewhere. And is that let's hear a bit about your trading goals. What are you trading right now? What account
Gold.
size? What account size though?
Account size.
You're like gold.
I know. I'm trading gold.
Let's go.
200,000.
200,000. Okay. So what are the goals? Max out the funding?
Well, of course, I want to max out the funding, but I have a weekly goal set for myself.
Let's hear it.
$1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week. Okay. And how did you come to that goal?
Because I know how much I want to make in trading, just in trading weekly. I know what I want my income to be right now.
So do you feel that goal is limiting, or do you feel that goal is something that's working? I'm
It's
interested.
definitely limiting because I make more than that. But as I said, I do have another career right now, and I know what I want to make from trading, and it's going to grow. But like right now, that's just what I have set for myself.
So
it's
you're like
limiting because I make more.
So you're like starting small but thinking big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can say that.
That's good. So you're setting like realistic goals. You're not trying to shoot for the
myself.
moon. Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you go over, it's like amazing.
Which is usually 10,000.
Which is usually the case. So you're trading gold.
Yes, we're trading gold right now.
So many people are trading gold that are profitable. It's kind of crazy.
Well, we just started trading gold maybe about 6 months ago or so, and ever since then it's just been great. So we stick with it.
And what do you day trade, like intraday, swing, scalping? So intraday. Okay. Walk us through like the normal routine for gold, trying to get in a gold trade. How does it all begin?
I get up. I usually put in my trades at 5 a.m. basically.
Oh, you're up early.
Yeah, I do the 5 a.m. And watch how it goes. I do.
You watch how the trade goes.
Yes.
Are you on the charts the whole time? Or are you checking your phone? Or
I'm on the charts. I set my stop losses though. When I get in at 5, when I get in, I know what I'm going to risk, basically. And I I watch it. I set my stop loss and watch it.
So you're like that set and forget style.
Yeah.
You're never moving. You're never moving the stop loss up and everything.
No, I don't do that. No, I know what I'm a risk.
Okay.
I stick to that.
Okay, fair enough. So you're trading. You said a $200K.
Yeah.
At the moment, funded account. You had the $10,000 payout. You still have the account.
Yeah.
Right now. All right, cool. What account? You said Royal.
Yes, it's the Royal.
Why do you choose the Royal?
Because I can compound it basically.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is what I do.
We're gonna send you. We're gonna give you a $200K Royal challenge for free. We're gonna gift you it. So hopefully it can help you on the journey out here. Yeah, best of luck with it. But we'll gift after this. You just send me your email and we'll hook it up for you. So tell us a little bit more like about your story. Like, so you kind of just went like, what made you go all in on trading, right? Like you heard about it from the promoter, but it's like, why did you actually get this serious about all this?
I heard about it from the promoter. Well, I was interested just because I was seeing it everywhere, and I knew the promoter just knew a lot of people. And then when I got into Profit Takers and I saw what everybody was doing and like our Zooms and just learning about it, and people were really making money. Like people were really making money in my group. So that's what got me to being serious about it, like seeing it around me.
So you're getting super inspired by the circle that you're surrounding yourself with, for sure. And then it's, I mean, the opportunity is obviously amazing. You don't got to leave your house.
Right.
It's like the craziest thing, even from my perspective, running a business online, right? I don't have to go anywhere, do whatever. I go wherever I want to work, right? It's amazing. Yeah. It's an amazing thing. It's like it's kind of like a glitch in the system. You know, my parents are like, what the hell are you doing? Like, how the hell did you do this? So I'm like, listen, online. You got to start focusing online. But I want to hear let me think. I don't think I've done a podcast with a woman yet for TFT. We've done a lot online, like Zoom, but not in person. So this is a male-dominated industry, for sure. Like, give some, feedback for the women out there they're watching this. There's definitely women in the community. How can they stay inspired to kind of keep going, to get to the level that you're at?
What do I do? For me, in trading, to be honest, I feel like it. If women would get more into it, I don't want to seem biased, but for women, I think it would be a little different.
I think it's definitely different.
I didn't want to say it out like that, but I think that it is, because a lot of like when it comes to patient, women are just naturally more patient. So
say that a little louder.
I'm trying not to be, you know what I mean? But because we are naturally more patient when it comes to actually like getting in our plays and waiting and patience, which is a big deal anyway. It's just, I think we'll have a bit of an upper hand in that part if we actually get into it and start.
So it seems there's some things that are more like beneficial in the emotional side, whatever, for women. But what's like something holding them back from being profitable that you maybe have overcome and can help give them advice on?
What would it be? My risk. Like I try to, when I was telling you, when I go into a play, I know what I'm going to risk. I think for some people or women, it would be hard once we see a play is not going our way or we lose. We might try to revenge trade and get in another one and try to make the money back and get the money back. Everybody that's what I was about to say, but I think that would be. I think I'm working on that. That's what I.
The revenge trading.
Yes, the revenge trading. Yeah, that's a thing to get a hold on.
Yeah. What's so when you're becoming aware of that, decision to revenge trade or whatever.
You said becoming aware of it. It's usually not like that in the moment, but it's not like that in the moment.
I mean, this is like everything in life though. This could come to food. Like for me, I'll just like eat or something, right? It's like you get stressed and you're stressed eating and you're like aware
and then you keep doing it.
You're aware that you're doing it. You're like, shit, I told myself I wasn't going to do this. And then you're just like, let me just do this. So it's like, how are you trying to get over that thing that's holding you back, right?
And it is.
How you working through that?
I try to just walk away from it. Like when I do, which is not often, like if I get in a play and it's not going the way I thought it would, which it happens sometimes, then I try to take the minimal loss because I would take that and then just walk away from it because I do it during the day. I don't want to get in again. You know, I start at 5. So if I take that loss,
It's a long
then
day
I try.
if you keep getting in.
So I just try to cut that right there and then just leave it be, kind of walk away.
So what are some questions you have for me as someone who runs the company, whatever, right? What are some questions? What's some feedback for the funded trader?
What was the hardest thing for you to get over in your trading career?
So
Early.
So for me, it was that idea that the money is so accessible. Like the ability to make a lot of money is right there, right at your fingertips. Like it literally is on your phone. It's you could go from 0 to 100K payout pretty quickly, hypothetically. So I was trying to cheat from literally 0 to 100K. Like when I made the first withdrawal that I had made from trading, like all of a sudden I was mapping out, if I, like you're kind of doing like, I need to make this, and this, and this over X amount of time, and then I'm going to hit this number. And by doing that, my personality type, it actually made me lose. Like it wasn't
really,
it wasn't good for my personality. Like all that planning didn't let me flow and kind of just be in the moment. Like I was getting too stressed out and everything. And I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. So I had to dial all that back, and I had to figure out how to be in more of that like free flow state of mind where you're just stress free and like more creative, and you're trying to like take multiple different setups that and stuff. And besides being so set in like one way, like that wasn't working for me. So that's something I had to get over. And then I started learning about like how to actually create a playbook of setups. So it's like have like a setup for swing trading, a setup for intraday trading, a setup for scalping, right? Or just multiple swing trading setups, and then only taking those setups, right? You call them plays.
Right.
So it's like only taking those plays. Like that is the most critical thing, because I feel like people, they try to like hop in at just different times of day. And at first I was doing that too. You're just like all over the place. Like you got to be structured in the sense that like line up the session you're going to trade within, line up the instrument you're going to trade within. But for me at first, like being super structured down to the moment was getting to me. So I had to like dial it back, and I had to learn more. And then I had to come back with like more opportunity, more setups that I could be creative within, so I could not just be like all that pressure on like one setup.
On that one.
Yeah. So yeah, listen, there was a lot of learning for me to be involved, and I just tried to learn everything I could about not only trading, but about the business side and about people. About people, like about the people in the communities, about the traders in the communities. Like, what are the mistakes that everybody's making, right? And how can I not make those mistakes? Right. Because everyone here is fighting the same game. We're all trying to make money on our phones or on our...
That's the benefit of a group, though. Yeah. So where we have like a community to talk. And we do that. We do that.
Yeah, it's like accountability thing, right? What do you like about your group?
What you just said, the talking, like when we get on our Zooms and everything, and we study the charts, and we can study the charts on a Zoom, like on the phone together, and we look at, we look at plays, and we'll talk about, what do you think it's going to do, or how do you feel about this, how do you feel about that? I like that because it's different people.
The collaboration aspect of it, yeah, collaboration.
And I learned a lot that way. I'm learning a lot that way.
So for anyone that doesn't know what prop firms are, how would you explain it to them, what this is?
A prop firm is, for me, it's somewhere I went to learn to trade, or I'm learning to trade, and get my funding. Look, get my funding.
That's what it is. It's educational. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's educational tool. I would definitely recommend anyone coming in, don't just buy a 400K account.
Well, yeah,
because they're expensive.
They are expensive.
Like this is not a cheap endeavor by any.
And it is a lot to learn.
Yeah, it's not a cheap endeavor by any means. Did you ever trade on a live account or just funding? Live accounts as well? Because
I have a live account.
I wonder. I do wonder, like these days when people start, if they, obviously if a lot of money, it's maybe different, but people that don't have a lot, if they trade with live accounts still, or they just do prop firm accounts.
Well, when I got my payout, I got a live account.
You deposited
now
that?
I have both.
And may I ask what broker?
Compound account.
you trade with
It's in my
for this live account?
yeah, it's in my email.
Is it unregulated? This broker?
Um,
He knows. You're like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Get the max leverage. Yeah, get the max margin. That's it. All right. So what are you building, like a personal brand as well along with this, or are you more just low key?
well, I'm low key.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, fair enough. What's there's obviously a lot of influencers in the industry, all this stuff. Do you follow anyone in particular?
Profit takers.
That's it. She's loyal. She's loyal. I know. I like to give the people opportunity to shout people out and stuff like that. Other people that they may mingle with. But it sounds like you're just like locked
Well, because
in.
that's where I came in at, and
Yep.
that's where I'm learning from. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Well, I think that for me, it's always interesting just to hear like the perspective of someone who's a trader. And now I'm not really a trader as much.
yeah.
I'm just on the business side of things.
And I'm learning. I'm a newbie. I did not think 2 years was just that new. I guess it is.
You're like, I got experience.
Right. I felt like it until listening to everybody
Well,
else.
the reason is because from day one, it sounds like you were in a group.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which was beneficial to me. I agree.
No, I think 100%.
And I advise that for anybody that's getting into it, to be honest. I mean, it helps, like you said, navigate through the BS in the beginning.
Yeah, there's a lot of, it's like anything in life, you're going to make a ton of mistakes by yourself. And then if you have someone that can help guide you through
we still make mistakes. Yeah.
For sure. We have someone that kind of like brings you back in the lane.
Yeah.
You be driving
and
off
someone
the
to hold
left,
accountable
right?
to. There's like 30 of us. Like right.
So is everybody funded in the group?
There's about 17 funded right now. 15, 17 funded right now. Through y'all.
So what did you do with your payout?
I put it in my live account.
The whole payout? Mm-hmm. In the group, do you guys have like a chat where like, I got to pay out? I got to pay. Yo, that's great.
Yeah, definitely do.
That's great. Yo, that's hype. That's hype. That must be like good energy.
It is. It is. Our Discord is like live.
How could you, what advice do you give the people to like find a group? Right? Because there's a lot of people probably looking right now.
I know, but what advice? Because it's hard. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was lucky. But go where, just in life, whatever it is that you're looking for, where you actually see it. You know what I mean? Like if you're looking to learn how to trade, then you go to someone that they are where you want to be, basically. That's what I would say. If you find a group. Don't go to somebody telling you, I'm a trader, but they don't have anything to prove that they're a trader or no, you know what I'm saying?
They just talk a lot.
Yeah. That's what I would say.
That's good advice. So it's like actually see the results.
Yes. I'm glad you worded it that way.
Yeah, that's it. So, because I feel like a lot of people, it sounds like you found yours in person, kind of.
I did,
right? And it sounds like a lot of people are looking on the internet right now. And on the internet's a shady place.
And it's a lot of shady stuff going on the internet.
Yeah, and just overall, it's kind of tough to navigate. So
if they can't show you proof, I just keep looking. I keep looking.
Yeah, for sure. So 10K payout, what's next?
20.
Let's hear it.
20.
That's what you're shooting for?
Yeah.
20? All right, 20. Cool. And then you said you trade only gold.
Only gold now. Yeah.
And is that because like the group is trading gold or whatever? Is it? How does it work?
Well, okay. So about maybe December or so, we changed to gold. Just looking at the y'all boards and everything, everybody was winning with gold. So I'm for real.
This is a smart woman right here.
Everybody was winning with gold.
Smart group.
Our mentor was like, we're gonna try gold. We're gonna focus on gold. And everybody started focusing on gold, trying gold, and it's been like great for us. The strategy's been winning.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can you give some nuggets about the strategy? Can you drop some insight? I know a lot of people are like, no. He's shaking his head. No, I respect it. That's fine.
Yeah, like everybody, for real, like the team's been winning.
That's fair.
We go.
That's fair enough. Let's go. You got to put together like some team goals. You know what I'm saying? Then do like a team trip.
That I was talking about that. Yeah, we are. Because everybody's doing great now.
Do y'all got jerseys?
For real.
Or no?
We got coats.
No way.
Our coats are dope.
Coats?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's
coats
fantastic.
Are dope.
No, I'm all for all this stuff, like having brand, the company get branded stuff and all of this.
Yeah.
I don't like sell it right now. Everyone asks, like, does this company have merch? I'm like, no, we don't sell merch right now. But I have merch for myself. Like,
you need it. You know,
I give it to people
like,
for free. Yeah, I give it away.
It's for the team.
I love that. Yeah. I've been building my own brand for several years now. I think that once you reach a certain level and you realize like you can be super creative, and if you have like a lot of energy, you can kind of bring people together. And that's the power of like the internet today too, is being able to bring people together from all different perspectives. So yeah, that's something for me that's just been like really eye-opening, is being able to meet people that think similar to me, that are so different.
Yeah.
Right? That live in like completely different parts of the world.
And that is dope. I agree.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, obviously there's a lot of negatives about the internet, right? There's a lot of like bad thing, whatever, shady stuff going on, but there's a lot of positive stuff as well.
Stick with the positive.
Yeah, I try to only focus on the positives, right? And I try to continue to take advantage of all this opportunity that we do have. So I keep saying you're new, but considering the doors are open now for you, right? You've gotten your payout, the future is looking, bright for you. Where do you see like the prop firm industry like going from here? Like, we're paying out a ton of people. There's a ton of.
I mean, I think it's amazing. I saw that. I think it's just going to keep growing. Hopefully.
Like, how do we get on here? Your like feedback. How do we get this to become? It's already big, right? We paid out $70 million to people, right? So it's huge. But in America, there's still a lot of skepticism about Forex, skepticism about trading, right? Like, how do we break through where trading becomes the same as gambling? Like, it's not the same thing, but like FanDuel, DraftKings, like they're huge, right? And everyone just does it. And they're just like, it's gambling, but fuck it. Like, I'm gonna just gamble. Like, so how do we open the door to that type of market? Like,
what I think is awesome about this is like the diversity in the trading world. And y'all are doing a great job with that part, just showing the different people, doing the different interviews, showing people from different walks of life, people that do different things, outside of trading and making trading their career. Like, you're showing the diversity in it. And I think that's a great thing. And that's going to open it up for other people. Like me alone is going to, open up for some women that, you know what I mean, might not have known, like, okay, she doing it.
Yeah, I think our biggest interview at one point until recently got beat was a woman. She was, I think, in the Middle East. She got like 120K payout.
Really?
Yeah. And she was our largest interview. She had like 80K views. And then we had to your point, we had the dude on here with the cowboy hat. He got like over 200.
I saw that one.
He had over 200,000 views on his video, so he went off.
But see the diversity in everybody, like that's so dope. Like it's dope.
That's why my position, because I'm just, it's like, for me, it's just like energy, right? So I'm just meeting people who are also exerting tons of energy into our platform and into themselves, right? So I'm just meeting other balls of energy that are also grinding as hard as I am. So I'm like, this is so inspirational for me to meet other people and other people that are so passionate. So it's a good point. It's the storytelling.
It is.
At the end of the day. Yeah. The storytelling is what's gonna
story. And then that also shows the proof. Like, for the people that are skeptical about it, like the storytelling gives them the proof that, okay, like it's really working for this person, or this is what they did, and they're like me. So
yeah. I just always like to reiterate how hard trading is.
I hate to say the word emotional. Look, because I'm a woman, but nonetheless, it is emotional.
Oh, there's a lot of men out there.
Yeah.
Like, I think the last two people I interviewed, the last two dudes, both of them said how they blew their accounts and then they laid on the floor and they looked at the ceiling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is, no matter which way it goes, is an emotional game.
But you got to keep going, and you have to, and you learn. Like, it's a lot to learn. It is, but like you were saying, like, I trade gold. That's the one thing I trade. And there are other platforms. So it's always something new to learn. So you just got to stick to it, and like, you'll get better.
What would you say like your motivation is to keep going?
The first thing that came to my mind was money. But money. But nonetheless.
What's that money going to be used for?
Right.
Yeah.
Just living life. I love the fact that I can work wherever I go. You know what I'm saying? Work from my phone and make money. Like out trading wherever. That's my motivation, being able to live and make money.
That's a good motivation.
It is.
That's a good goal to have. I think a lot of people are locked up, jobs they don't like.
Right.
Stuff like
but
this,
you know, you can actually live your life while you make money.
Yeah. I remember 7 years ago, I'm 28 now. When I was 21, I was in my backyard and I was like really working on myself, right? Like I was just like waking up, I was reading, I was going to the gym, and then I was like studying. I think I had just started trading at that time. And I was like just blocking everything else out. And I was just focused on me, right? And I was like, there has got to be a way to monetize this. I was like, I don't want to talk to anyone. Like, I want to just focus on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a lane. There has to be an endeavor, a career where I don't gotta, at the time, I think I was Ubering. Like, it was like, I don't, like Uber, you gotta pick somebody up, hear them bitch about everything. Like, or they, you know, whatever. And it's like, I just want to not have to deal with people, focus on myself and make money. Right. And that's ultimately what the funded trader now allows for people, which is crazy.
Like, it does. I agree.
You know, so the more people who can find out about this and realize that if you're in a bad situation, maybe you grew up in a bad environment, right? You came up in a wrong area, whatever it is, you genuinely can make a choice now to grind and to get an account, and it's all in your control.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's all in your control. And that's and I've mentioned this a bunch of times. It's what it's called is it's a meritocracy. So what a meritocracy is it's basically it's a societal like environment where you're paid based on your skills and your performance and your experience. So the people who have those things will elevate themselves within the community, within the society, and the people ultimately that don't work hard, that don't have skills, that don't have experience, they'll find themselves at the bottom of the barrel, right? And this is something that I think the funded trader is doing. You know, the people that are skilled and that are putting in the work in, they're getting rewarded. And the people that aren't, you gotta keep at it.
Yeah.
You know, keep going. So yeah, it's
you gotta put in the work.
You have to put in the work. Did you always you have to have a lot of self-belief to do this?
Agreed.
Right? Did you always have a lot of self-belief, or is it something that you developed?
I developed it. Well, in trading, I developed it just by not quitting. I didn't want to let it beat me.
In general, though.
In general, in general, I'm not a quitter.
from birth.
Yeah, like period. Okay. So
let's go.
I wasn't going to quit in trading.
You're a leader.
Either. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not a quitter.
Well, there's a lot of people that lack confidence, right? And if you don't have confidence, trading is going to be very hard.
Agreed. But you have to keep doing it because, I mean, you're going to take some losses, of course, like you are. But in the studying, like we were talking about, it's a lot of studying. You have to learn that, you're going to take your losses. But if you mitigate the losses, for me, I already know that overall, I'm going to win. You know what I mean? I'm going to make my goal.
But I'm curious, where does that come from? Right? Like, is it innate? Like, is it internal? Is it there? Or is it like something you learned? Right? Like, where did this lioness mentality come from that you're going to win? Is it like your legacy? Like,
I was going to say, struggle, I guess. I'm just being honest. I think so. Just like coming up, and knowing what I wanted just generally in life and going through different struggles, I just wouldn't let them beat me, I guess. Maybe it is innate. I don't know. Yeah.
It sounds like it.
Maybe it is innate. I just don't let anything beat me. Try my best. Yeah.
Because I'm like curious because in the world today, there's a lot of people that are quitting, right? Like there's a lot of quitters. And it's like, how can we get these people to be on a better path? Where they're
I guess maybe you got to know what you do it for. So then what do you do it for?
Your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important.
Touche.
as well.
We should do it.
Yeah, for me, I didn't know what my purpose was, and then I kind of defined it. Like I realized it because I was
and then defined it.
and then I defined it, right?
That's dope.
Yeah, so I like learned about it, and I don't know how I came about it. I don't know if it was like spiritual or religious or something,
Yeah.
but somehow I found it, and then from then on, I've been filled with purpose. But I guess if you're not filled, because you're like validating this for me, if you're not filled with purpose, then it's going to be tough.
Yeah. You'll quit.
You'll quit.
You'll quit. And it's going to always get tough. Look, no matter what you're doing, whatever lane you're in, it's going to always get tough. So
Literally.
I don't know why you do it.
I want to apologize about before. With
Why
the,
you can't?
With the night. I'm telling you, this was the hardest podcast ever. With this guy over there. Kiki knows. He heard me in the beginning. Oh my God.
Because when I look back and I'm like, I know good well this.
That's because this man's hand was
I know it's moving behind me.
This man's hand a little bit was like, I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
like,
dude.
but I'm not going to be the crazy one to say nothing. That's what I was thinking. So
that's you. What's you when you're holding gold?
yeah.
You're like, see the knight shaking in the corner. You're like, no, not today. Like, I'm here to do this podcast.
Facts. Not today.
We getting it done.
Facts.
What's the highest lot size you've dropped on gold?
Oh, Lord. I don't do more than $2.
Really?
Yeah.
2 lot.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 lot queen over here.
Yeah.
That's it.
And now you're making me feel like I'm not a risk taker.
Oh my
Now
God.
you make me feel like I'm not a risk taker.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you. I've said this on other podcasts, and I'll give you guys because you did it right. You went and looked at the leaderboard, your group. You're like, oh, what are they making money on? Gold.
Yeah.
Let's trade gold, right? So I'll drop some sauce on what other people are making money on. The most profitable traders on the platform, they shoot for high risk rewards. So they have very small stop losses. They're just dropping big lots, right? They're trying to hit huge wins, and they're just trying to do this over time. You know, they have lower win percentages, and they're just like, they're just having 300K accounts, 200K accounts, and they're hitting, 2 out of 8 trades. And the win is like 1 to 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the people who are making the most money on the platform right now, which is like just interesting because it almost goes against everything. You know what I mean?
I'm not a risk. Well, I need to be more of a risk taker.
Oh, now she's
now you got me thinking like I need to be more
stick
of
to
a
the
risk
plan.
taker. And then I'll be in a group like, talking my little stuff and the risk takers are making money.
Okay, let's see. What's your role in the group? Are you a talker?
I talk when I say now, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna risk that. I talk then, but yeah. I'm not the risk taker, that's for sure.
Would you describe yourself as like a motivator, an educator, a teacher? Like same thing as educator. But what would you describe your role to be in the group? Yeah.
Probably a motivator, but I'm naturally a motivator. So
amazing.
Yeah.
So you hop in there, drop
facts. Like if we take, I take a loss, it's fine. You take your loss, it'll be better next time. Next play gonna get it. I'm serious. It'll be the next play. The next play gonna get it.
Yeah. That's how I am. That's the same mentality that I have though. I'm literally if I don't win today, I'm gonna win tomorrow. If I don't win tomorrow, the next day. I don't care if I lose 100 days in a row.
Yeah.
We win in 101.
That's me. Look, that's me. Yeah. And everybody be like, man, they don't be wanting to hear it all the time. But
they're like, this lady's crazy. It's like, no. This is what's gonna happen.
Facts.
That's amazing. Literally. No, I keep trying to bring out of you, like, how did you establish this mentality? But it does sound like it's just been something that's been a part of you for a long time. This persona, this like ability to just be a leader, to motivate, to stay positive, right?
That's natural.
That's natural.
Agree. I have to
That's
stay
amazing.
Positive.
That's amazing.
I have to stay positive.
Yeah, more people.
And you need it, in trading, of course. Like we were just talking about, then it'll be the next play.
Literally. Yeah, trading is... So are you, like, on social media, are you looking at other trade? Not even social media, just in general. Mm-hmm. Do you let other traders and what they're doing get to you? Or it's like Do you not even
I
mind
listen.
pay business to what's going on over there?
I listen.
You listen.
I definitely listen just to hear, I mean, everybody has different ideas. Everybody thinks differently. Everybody has a different way to get to the same destination. So I definitely listen. And if it's something that I personally feel like I could incorporate, then I would. And if not, then I don't.
So if I were to give you $1 million right now, what would you do with it? What would you put in crypto? What would you put in real estate? Would you start a business?
What would I do with it?
What would you do?
I would. That's a good question.
I'll tell you what I did, but you got to tell me what you did first.
I ain't did it yet. You got to look. Tell me what you did.
What you would do.
That.
Okay, fair enough. No, mine's not that exciting. So let's hear your idea.
In real estate, I would put, you said $1 million.
$1 million.
I would put, I don't know.
$1 million question.
I know. 300,000 maybe in real estate. Leave me with 7. Invest. You said what, crypto?
You do crypto, you do stocks, you could start a business.
I would put money in the businesses I have, and I don't know what I would put in crypto, but I would put money in the. I don't know what I put in crypto. I would put money in the. I would put money in the businesses that I have. I would put 300,000 in real estate. I would take a month off. I don't know what I would do with the rest.
I like that. I take a month off.
I don't know what I would do with the rest.
Take a nice vacation.
With it as it comes.
All right, so I put, how much did I put? I put like 30 or 40% in crypto. And then I put probably.
That's almost half.
Yeah, it's a lot, right, in crypto. And then I put about 50% in like stocks. Like it was like equities and all this stuff. So in stocks. And then with my financial advisor, not myself. Mm-hmm. And then I put 10% in like new business.
How did the crypto part work out?
The crypto's going well.
Really?
Yeah, the crypto's going well.
So now I'm going to know what I do with half of mine.
Don't follow. This is not financial advice. Don't follow me. Well, I put half of the crypto in my own thing, and I got just really lucky. Like I feel like crypto is like I don't know. Like I'm not a seasoned crypto investor, so I was just dollar cost averaging. Like I was just buying a little bit like every month, and then I bought a lot of Bitcoin when it hit like 18K, and then obviously now it's at 30. So I made a good return on that, and then the rest I just put in this like hedge fund, this crypto fund, and they're actually not doing that well, unfortunately, but. Wow.
They will be. Look, it'll get better.
Hope they turn it around.
Yeah, it'll get better.
I'm like, the market's up 30%. What are you guys doing over here?
Yeah, it'll get better.
You guys going against the market? God damn. But yeah, that's what I did.
With it.
Let's see.
Well, I look into crypto for sure.
Look into crypto, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, it's definitely risky, but
with my first.
We're here to risk it all at the end of the day.
And I'm going to be more of a risk taker. Definitely.
Right. You're by nature not a risk taker.
Right.
See, definitely. I personally am a risk taker.
And I'm a planner. Like I plan too, for the most part. So like that whole, yeah, you got me.
Well, I hope, your partner, your business partner, whatever, is a risk taker.
Yeah,
because you would actually be a good person to have with a risk taker.
Yeah.
Because you'll plan it, balance it out. Yeah. Because I have like one of my partners is someone who's a planner, they want to guarantee the wins and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, let's just throw it all down and just double it. And they're like, what's going to happen? I'm like, no, like we have to do this. And they're like, no, let's look at this some more logical. I'm like, all right, fine. Let's trust these people. So now I just get them to take a little bit more risk.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, it's been fun talking to you on the pod.
Thank you.
To wrap it up, if you want to plug like any of your social channels, if you want to stay more private, that's fine as well. But feel free. Where can people follow you?
They can follow our Instagram at The Profit Takers.
Let's go.
My Instagram is at SHEDA_HNIC.
Let's go. We'll put it in the description down below. Profit Takers is where you should find her and the whole entire group. So if you guys are looking to learn, looking to link up, is it an open group? Will you guys
It's
accept new
open right
people?
now. Yeah, right now it is open.
Okay, so look to find that. But yeah, we're gonna hook you up with the account.
Thank you.
Yeah, and everything like that. And again, thank you for coming. I really appreciate the support.
I appreciate you
and
having
everything
me.
like that, honestly. So it's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Let's go.